Jimmy, how do you see this issue of asking them to slow down? I mean, at a particular bend. Let's assume my car is faster. Let's assume you are using a Mercedes, and then you are faster than maybe a Lotus, for instance. You are going there at 210. The other man is going at 198. It's a point of you should slow down. Are you not giving undue advantage to the slower cars?
I think they would need to do some kind of automation based on that. You need to start doing some computations if you're not going to create an imbalance in the system, because you look at the Renault powered units, it's not going to be the same as, maybe cars being powered by Marussia or Qatar. So how are you going to say, okay, you're going to bend, you're going to come through the bends and you come at a particular speed. Then when you need to restart and maybe the safety car comes out and all that, I think you'll be creating so much imbalance in the system that you might not be able to manage. But then again, it's about the FIA. They will always look out for safety measures to ensure that we don't have issues like this again. Okay, some good news also on the brighter side of it. The greatest, we talk about Roger Federer has been the greatest man to have held the racket. Also, the greatest man to have been behind the wheels in Formula One is the German called Michael Schumacher. The Sun came in, I think yesterday or so, to say there is life coming back to Schumacher.
And for me, for this weekend, that's a very, very
cherry news.
Cherry news for us. I see out Jimmy, proud coming into studio, and Schumacher doing from what we heard from the Sun. And I'm happy that the family is able to come out to tell us at least life is gradually coming back into...
Like Jean-Pierre Monset said, it might recover, but recovering has to be a gradual process. You don't really expect him to race again. But what we are saying is, he has got a long time.
Exactly.
Let him just gradually recover and let him just himself.
Shimi, you are a fighter. We all know you are a fighter.
I know that
there is no way where...
Fight this through.
This is not going to keep you down.
No.
Fight it up and inspire the world.
Exactly.
Because that is who you are. Our prayers are with you. I know you will come
also
out
Jules
there.
Bianchi?
Okay, Jules Bianchi, also young Frenchman. What are you doing there? By the next race, I want to see you up. I know you cannot just start. I know you can't do that. But it's a very tough call. Okay, in Nigeria, we understand this. No matter how people like us try to hide it, football is the passion. Football is the #1 game. But when you go to America, of course, the NFL and then the NBA, they are giving back to society. We have pathetic stories of our people who need it, who need help. They need help, not just financial help, moral help, that teams, franchises like the NBA are giving out. So today we want to take a look at about two events that took place during the week. One of them is a 5-year-old JP Gibson. Yes, here he is. Here's JP Gibson, gentlemen. Jimmy, can you take it from there?
Yeah, JP Gibson, based on what we know about JP Gibson, the Utah Jazz.
Yes.
Utah Jazz, I love calling them Utah Jazz. They actually signed this free guard agent.
Yes.
And a lot of people actually felt that what were they doing? But they had one major thing at the back of their mind, giving back to the society. Now, it's very easy to say you want to give back to the society, but how do you give back to the society? What did they do? They actually signed this particular person with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, a form of cancer.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask myself.
That is why he's signing, look at him signing the contract.
How many sporting associations, for one day, how many associations in Nigeria will attempt to sign for 1 hour? Somebody that is probably disabled, somebody that has got issues, somebody that has got some kind of disability in this country. It has not happened.
This is one day. This is one day he will live to remember.
This is one day, and this is exactly what we are talking about. How do you touch lives?
At 5-year-old.
At 5-year-old. I mean, this is something that will live with him for the rest of his life.
And you see that another interesting part of the story is the fact that you can't even sign a junior contract until you're 6, according to their rule. Yeah. But they said, okay, we're going to give him a 1-day contract. This is what the boy loves to do. Let's give it
and
to
this
him.
is the same support.
Exactly. We want to give back to the society. We want to tell them that yes, we care. Basketball is what football is to us. What basketball is to America is what football is to us. But what we're saying is, what as our football giving back to the society?
No. You might be taking it a little bit far.
All right, let's go. Let's move on from this. Let's go, because after this, there is also another a young lady, Jackie Costa. She's also suffering from leukemia, and then cancer. But she met King James.
Exactly.
She said, this is some of the greatest of my life. I can't believe it. I am trending all over the world. She forgot Apping.
Jackie Costa,
Yeah.
16-year-old, another leukemia patient,
Yes.
had a day with LeBron James.
Yes.
That is a superstar, a world star that
Demi is
anybody.
very superstar. For now, it's still the biggest.
The biggest.
It's the best.
It's the best. Exactly.
In fact, I think is it Fletcher report or Forbes came out during the week to say
Okay.
he is the biggest brand now.
Brand.
King James has overtaken Tiger Woods as the biggest brand, the most valuable brand in the world. And here is Costa, having that embrace with
Exactly. She got to attend the wine and gold scrimmage and got the gift of her life.
The gift of her
having
life.
a time with LeBron James.
All right, we're talking about starting them young and building the foundation. The foundation is the fan. In Manchester, of course, when we talk about Manchester, there's the red. And then, okay, this is the Costa
Yeah.
LeBron.
Ability and disability.
I tell you this,
Exactly.
this picture was trending around the world during the week. And she says, look, no matter what it is, I can face all these problems
That is the
if I can, after having this.
after having this.
Exactly.
It inspires you.
Yeah.
It inspires others. Wanting to live.
That is the
What do the biggest superstars do? They inspire generations.
Mother behind. She's
exactly what they
16
do.
and she's facing cancer. But in
You
terms
can see-
of
you can see
ability and disability.
cinematography,
Or
all that
going
is-
cinematography.
One day
One day,
with LeBron,
Yep.
is a life well spent. So we'll go to Manchester and see. This is a 3-year-old child who is supposed to start school on Monday, and then they said, try your chair. Okay, here she is,
And she said, no, Mike, no.
You can see her sad. You can see her sad on blue and happy on red.
A toddler.
Yes.
Yeah.
A big Manchester United fan.
Yes.
Going to start a preschool. Then the mother bought
The school cardigan.
Exactly, the school
The
cardigan.
other side.
Okay, after having it, she said, no, I don't want
No.
No, I don't want
No.
to.
It is too blue.
It is what we call ASCO. You know?
The
ASCO.
mother and the partner
Yeah.
trying to convince the toddler. She says, no.
And-
all I want
And
is
that
my red.
tells you about the entrenchment of the culture of supportership of sports. I'm not just talking about football alone. I'm talking about sports generally, because now you see a girl that already knows where her heart belongs.
Lily.
I tell you, for example,
Yeah.
myself, my own daughter supports stationery stores. My 2-year-old daughter.
But that is how it's supposed to be. That is
Because
how it's
that's
supposed
what
to be.
it is supposed to be.
The culture of supportership. The culture of supportership is what we are talking here. If a child at three, she doesn't want to wear anything blue. She doesn't want to wear anything blue because she believes she's supporting Manchester. But in the next 15, 20, 30
And
years,
as Manchester City,
Yes.
the rival, our club rival,
Yes.
wears blue.
Yes.
Even the mother said, even Manchester United wear blue for the
They have the blue- she said, no.
Red is red.
But there's a Joe here. You guys are red, though.
That is where we bring this segment to an end. But the show continues after this. Jamie, thanks for being
It's
here.
always a pleasure being
Jamie,
here.
thanks for being here.
It's my pleasure.
All right, these are my in-house, my guys, my right and left hand side.
Your 5 and
They're always
6.
on my right hand side. So we take a short break, and when we do come back, we look at the story of the day. I have them in the house, those who have played the game, and those who are saying it is time for us to have one voice in Nigerian representative for the union for the ex-players. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm very pleased the way I played out here tonight. I really tried to move to the net, tried to cut the points down short, chip and charge some, serve and volley some. And when it works, you know, aggressive tennis is the best. I love it. I've always enjoyed it, and today was a great performance. I thought everything was working from serve to volley to return and movement as well, and mental toughness. So I'm unbelievably pleased.
Just outplayed me. Played an incredible match. Tactically, hitting the ball so well. Didn't give me enough opportunities for me to come back, and he used his, and that's all. You know, 2 breaks were enough.
Maybe for the people it looks easy because I always smiling, always happy, but also I feel the pressure and was so hard, especially after Misano and Aragon, that I did big mistakes. But anyway, I know that it was important here for Honda. For that reason, I concentrate. I focus the race just for get the title.